The turrets on the blimp have just been updated, and it seems we will be using them in this season's final event. We are less than 1 week away from this season's final event, and it turns out Epic Games is mysteriously updating the turrets on the blimps. Epic Games has been tweaking the game in the final days before this season's final event, and the turret has been updated. Players believe that this turret is going to be used as a weapon in the final showdown against the Heralds. The turret's textures are now broken, which is a common bug when Epic Games is updating the models for the next update. Inside the turrets, a red light has turned on, which could be suggesting it's about to get the power it needs to open fire. Blimps were introduced all the way back in Chapter 2 of Season 2 in the fight against the Imagined Order. The Imagined Order were defeated, and the blimps were completely removed. We had the Vibing Season, and then came the Season of Chrome. And for some reason, Epic Games decided to add this specific blimp back into our game, which means that Epic Games deliberately put this blimp back into our Fortnite game because it had something to do with this season's final event. Leakers have recently uncovered that next to the blimp is supposed to be the location of the final event's countdown. Countdowns are always placed at the location where the event will begin. So it would seem the countdown is next to the blimp, then our Fortnite final event will begin with the blimp. Oh, and of course the blimp had been traveling around our Fortnite islands this entire season. It traveled from the Brave Cave all the way around our Fortnite game and has ended up at the location where the countdown is about to spawn. Yo, this blimp has something to do with this final event. That is for sure. Hey. Oh my.
Bro,
zero
trash,
HP.
bro.
With the turrets in the game's files being updated, players suspect that the blimp will be used in this season's final events. We, the players, will actually be able to fly it, and by the looks of it, use the turret as a weapon in this season's final event. I mean, you could even imagine it. In the last event, we, the players, actually used a turret that was on the robot to shoot comets that were in space. We were actually able to control the turrets on the robot, and it would seem Epic Games is doing something similar to this once again. Instead of a giant robot, it is the giant blimp that has been moving in our Fortnite game. We are less than 1 week away from this season's final event, and we have figured out exactly where we're starting and one part of this season's final event. It will be interactive, and it will be using this turret. You could imagine it now, flying in our Fortnite sky as the Herald becomes massive, and we the players actively have to shoot her down before she consumes the 0 point. This could be the interactive part of this season's final event, but the question is, would we be able to stop the Herald with only one turret in our Fortnite game? Well, I guess in time, we're gonna find out. Yo, that's crazy. How many people are in this blimp? I swear nobody landed here when I landed here. Hello? Oh, in the intro, the island's reality is deteriorating. It's up to you to reforge it. This is the official leaked description of the live events that is coming to Fortnite. On the day of the event when players log in, this will be the description, and it reveals a ton about what should be happening in the final event. The island's reality is deteriorating, which means it is falling apart. It is being destroyed. It's fracturing. It's up to you to reforge it. If our island is breaking apart, being consumed by Chrome, and we the players are going to be reforging it, could this actually mean in the brand new chapter of Chapter 4, we are going to be able to rebuild our Fortnite islands ourselves? Maybe using pieces of our old Fortnite islands? Oh, well, this is true. The Zero Fragment backbling has actually already revealed that all 3 of our Fortnite islands are going to be merging into one. A backbling that will be unlocked by players for attending the event actually reveals what seems to be an island with a 0 point in the middle and 3 separate locations that presumably could represent the 3 different chapters in our Fortnite game. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and Chapter 3. This backbling reveals that the center, being the 0 point, is fusing these 3 worlds together, which could mean that our Chapter 4 island is going to be a mixture of Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and Chapter 3. And the description in the season's final event reveals to us that we will be reforging it. We, the players, will decide what parts of our Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and Chapter 3 locations should be present on the new islands. We are getting a brand new Fortnite Islands for Chapter 4. It is a brand new chapter. We know it's up to you to reforge it. So it seems possible that we will be building Chapter 4's Fortnite Islands, maybe at the end of this season's final event. Our island is turning to chrome. It is becoming liquefied in silvery goo. We know anything can come from the chrome. So if the chrome can turn into anything, then we can make it anything. We can reforge it, and we can rebuild our Chapter 4 island the way we want. And I want Steamy Stacks, because Steamy Stacks was great. I'll take Weeping Woods, please. Tomato Temple. Hey, who is shooting me? Hey, just a heads up, we don't play like that, player. Don't you ever forget it. Oh, bro, we really don't play. That's 2 headshots in a row. Ain't no way, right? Yeah, we'll take it. Oh! I know it's not a headshot, but... Oh, yo, we sick in this game. Players are right, and we are rebuilding our Fortnite Island in Chapter 4. Which locations would you like to see return? If you had to pick from Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and Chapter 3, which would be your most iconic location? Agency. That's what I was thinking of. Please return the agency. I want Midas back. One in the center of the island. I don't want no excuses, Epic. Get it done. Oh, and Polar Peak. Sorry, and Polar... Okay, Polar Peak. And bring the monster back. I hope it's not too much to ask. More event secrets have been uncovered in the new promo arts for the live event. The crack in the background lines up closely with the shape of the rift in the sky. I didn't notice this one, and you guys probably didn't as well. But a player online has discovered that the actual crack in the ground in this promotional art actually seems to represent the giant crack in the sky in our Fortnite game. This, of course, could just be a coincidence, but Epic Games doesn't do coincidences, no sir. What we thought was a crack in the ground. Maybe Epic Games' way of informing us of what might be coming in this fracture event. If the ground is fracturing, opening, splitting like a sky rift. And maybe the rifts in the sky are also going to open up, crack further, and fracture, destroying the skyline of our Fortnite game forever. This has happened before in Fortnite in Season 8's Cube Queen event. The sky actually opened up, and we saw what was really behind the sky in our Fortnite game. Trust me, it was terrifying. Well, if the ground is fracturing and cracking in the same shape as the rift, then maybe the rift too is cracking and will soon open this season's final event. It's also unclear where exactly the location is of this crack for this promotional art. We can see that the ground is made of stone, but it doesn't seem to be the kind of stone that we see in our Fortnite Island. There's no grass, there's no water, there's no sand. Do we have a location in our Fortnite game that's completely made out of stone? Of course, we know there is something underneath our island. There are a whole ton of caves, as we have seen what is sandwiched between our Fortnite Islands. Whatever this location is, could be where we're heading in the next season. Well, that's at least according to this promotional art. Will we be under our Fortnite Island? Well, only time will tell. Hey, yo, can I get a Ronaldo sound effect? Hey, yo, thanks. Okay. What? Ah! Oh, I see what's going on. I see what's going on right now. 2 can play at that game, loser. 2 can play at that game. I think I missed. How do you do it? How do you get so far? Like, that's pretty good. Bro, I am nowhere near, dog. That's crazy. Hey, surprise. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think you guys agree with me. I basically won that game. There was literally nobody more deserving than I was in that game. I got like 100 snipes, headshots and everything. I'm crazy at this game.
Bro,
like and subscribe.